I need to see you a boss.
Martin's repair.
Mr. McGill?
A bullet to the head would have been far too humane.
It's time to break down another Better Call Saul episode in order. This episode could be the most underrated, and this might be my favorite video. I've got 60 details you might not know in Season 3, Episode 4.
Sabrosito.
Right off the bat, we've got another Breaking Bad character. Don Eladio's dramatic introduction in Better Call Saul echoes his final moment in Breaking Bad. Director Tom Schnauz believes this takes place in 1999, right in the middle of the two Hacienda appearances in Breaking Bad that are 20 years apart.
¡Volviste!
Don Eladio!
The crew was aware that the real-life deck is stained a different color compared to both Breaking Bad appearances.
Una vez en cada 20 años se te olvida tu puesto.
And every 10 years you paint your deck a different color.
Compré una compañía. Helados. Una planta preciosa en Michoacán. Jiménez era su chofer.
Eladio, es un placer.
¡Pendejo! No hables a no ser que te hablen.
Jiménez, ¿no se te ocurría escaparte con esas cosas?
No, señor, yo nunca...
Nor should you. That was a trick question.
Con este tienes que tener cuidado, porque él no da una segunda oportunidad.
Jimenez did eventually learn that.
¿Y qué más?
Una heladería en Albuquerque, nombrada en honor a usted, el griego guiñador.
This is a crazy amount of sucking up, which doesn't appear to work. Peter Gould once shared these notes from the Breaking Bad days when they originally named Don Eladio. And yes, Eladio means Greek or man from Greece, which is why he wears an evil eye amulet.
¿Se supone que soy yo? Oh, sabrosito.
That's Spanish for a little tasty.
¿Y está guiñando?
This 7.5-minute long teaser was brutal to shoot for a couple reasons. It was below freezing, and with poor Stephen Bauer constantly getting in and out of the pool, or being sprayed down with water, many takes were ruined with his teeth chattering. Even in the best footage that they used, you can see some evidence of his discomfort. And then there was poor Mark Margolis, who struggled with all the Spanish.
Una planta preciosa en Michoacán.
They tried using cue cards, but you could see his eyes move. They also tried an earpiece, but that didn't work either. So they struggled through it and fixed some of the dialogue in post. Plus, locations with fountains are tricky for sound reasons. And mistakes were made, such as having it off in this shot. So one full day of the 8-day shooting schedule from sunup to sundown was spent filming this. In addition, they got an extra 9th day, a Sunday morning, to film just the underwater shots that begin and end the teaser. Between Spanish fixes and fountain noise issues, Tom thinks this episode has more ADR, automated dialogue replacement, than any other episode.
¿Se parece a mí?
Yo no, señor.
No, por supuesto que no, porque está muy gordo, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Y qué? ¿Solamente el juguete?
They did a great job with the money, but the 20 is shiny, and these two bills have the same serial number. And then Sayaka found a very hidden for motion picture use only in a later shot. I know a lot of you hate talking about prop money, but this shirt is the most popular one on my website. He's inspecting the money, but where's Nacho to help him out?
There's always going to be some cabron
Cabrón.
who thinks that they can screw you. So, pay attention. You gotta know how a bill feels. Like cloth paper. Feel the ridges. That's the sound of a real penny. See this pretty face? This magnetic strip says USA and 100. So now you know.
Also make sure the bill doesn't say for motion picture use only. Costume designer Jennifer Bryan designed and custom made this swimsuit, and of course made it criminal red. Eladio, Hector, and
Bolsa.
all have touches of red. This hug is noteworthy because earlier it looks like Hector was trying to give him a hug and he went for a handshake instead.
Hector, bolsa.
They're showing the prominent windmill we saw in Breaking Bad, and the American-made branding is even more evident, a clue that we're not really in
Mexico.
¿Y qué traes?
No es gran cosa.
Pero qué envoltura más lujosa. Wow.
Such a beautiful wrapping job. It's a shame to open it.
It's a gift. Be grateful.
¿Una camiseta?
They went back to the Breaking Bad handheld camera style for this scene, but it was really just for practical reasons. They had so many shots to squeeze in that it would have been too time-consuming to put down dolly track everywhere.
Mira, Héctor, pollos hermanos.
Yo diría los culos, hermano.
¿Qué es esto?
Adding insult to injury, they carelessly shove Hector's cute little money rolls aside.
Wow.
Gustavo le manda saludos.
Todo esto en solo un mes.
Él es un genio de la distribución.
Todos me lo traen así. No más ligas.
Gus doesn't bother packing the money this way with Walt.
Está impresionante, ¿no?
¿Eso qué?
Me parece que alguien está un poco celoso. ¿Qué me dices, Sabrosito? Me dice Sabrosito que el de Gustavo es más grande que el tuyo. somos todos amigos aquí, que hay mucho business que hacer en el norte.
There's plenty of business to do, yet he has manufactured this competition and rivalry between his underlings, so they're more focused trying to beat each other than becoming a threat to their boss. This tactic worked much better on the Salamancas than it did on Gus.
Salud.
Don Eladio's not giving Hector enough credit. That $5 bill with a red serial number is a collector's item and could be worth a lot more. How'd they pick up all the money so quickly? And where did Sabrosito go? They did have to trim 1 to 2 minutes out of this scene, so that's probably the culprit here. Don Eladio's US Polo Association watch is an anachronism, and he seems to be wearing it upside down since this is the 12 indicator. His watch says the same time throughout this scene, which is at least better than having it jump around. Although his appears to say 7:05, whereas Bolsa's looks like 2:15, which makes more sense for lunchtime.
Almorceremos. Está buena la camiseta, eh?
Queda bien.
¿Vienes?
No lo insultes.
¿Qué estás mirando?
The teaser ends with another ominous reference. Hector's foot is basically where Max was. We're back to the present, and Hector's in a lot of trouble thanks to Mike's border chicanery. They added the Sabrosito to the sign in this episode, although the mascot was there last season. The DEA is here, and throughout this scene you can hear a very Hank-like voice. This extra also resembles Hank. I wouldn't be surprised if this was intentional. And of course, Mike's there to witness. Director of photography Marshall moved a set of police lights really close to get that reflection on the car and Mike's face.
Cop, 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 cop.
Hey, honey.
Almost didn't recognize the number.
I'm sorry. They changed my hours.
It has been a long time. 6 episodes. Although in the show, that's only just over 2 weeks. Mike's been really busy, but he could also be worrying about their safety.
Pop this house.
It's good?
It's great. We feel safe. Do you want to come over for dinner?
Tonight?
Sure, I'm making lasagna.
Lasagna?
I heat up lasagna.
That's very sweet, but I don't want to put you out.
Pop, come over. There's someone here who wants to see you. Ice cream.
I'm good.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
The Bad Knees brothers are both bad at sharing their feelings.
You okay? Kim, I'm good.
Tom directed 7 episodes of Better Call Saul, but this is the only one that he didn't also write. He said it was the hardest to direct because of that, and also because of the challenging teaser. The menu has already changed from 2 episodes ago. Grilled chicken sandwiches are out, and Pollos by the Bucket is in. Finally, this is Nacho's first appearance this season. Sometimes the natural progression of the story makes it hard to fit everyone in. We don't even see Jimmy in this episode until the second half.
Welcome to Los Pollos Hermanos.
Cabron, I need to see you a boss. You a boss. Boss. Huevotes.
You're not really supposed to be back here.
We are not robbers.
Oh my god. Yes, you can rub them. Just please don't hurt my family.
mean we're not robbers?
Oh. Well then, what do you want?
You mean Mr. Free?
Mr. Free.
He's not here at the moment.
Lyle is played by the son of famous Canadian actor Dave Thomas. He had previously auditioned for Lance the Copy Shop Guy and Todd.
I need Frank.
Gustavo Fring, your boss now.
Can you take a message?
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Strangely, Hector's nephews were the most polite about waiting for Gus.
If you don't mind, there are other customers.
For a moment, it looked like Hector was about to show everyone his
Boss. Les gusta lo que ven.
Excuse me, sir. You can't light that in here.
There's the tube for Hector's Cuban cigar, and it's from 2015 or later.
Please, sir, look at the signs. No fumar. It's employees only. Sir?
This counts, and I should have also counted this one from last time. As mentioned 2 episodes ago, the drink logos are anachronisms, although let's throw in Powerade as well.
Sir.
Hector was dispensing Dr. Pepper in the previous 2 shots, but without the sound changing, he's now getting Diet Coke instead.
Diet Coke, please.
Take a Diet Coke.
Sir, you're not allowed back here.
Lyle needs to grow a backbone if he wants to be promoted to manager like Yvonne, or Cynthia.
You're not allowed back there. Excuse me, sir.
This scene was originally about twice as long and featured Hector harassing customers. They cut it for time, but I'll show the deleted scene at the end of the video.
That's good.
This season they had this problem a lot, in part because there's a lot more cartel storyline and it's slower paced than the Jimmy side of things. Hector is desperate and his pride was hurt even more, but this is typical Salamanca recklessness. He's lucky nobody called the police, although the deleted scene addresses why people might be afraid to do so, and we know employees are instructed not to.
If you feel physically threatened, do not call the police. Contact management immediately.
Gus Fring is a pillar of our local business community.
I love how they just slapped stickers on each bag and bucket.
Stickers?
Rather than printing them.
You're a little crooked.
Unacceptable.
This is the same fire station Walt and Holly stopped at in Ozymandias.
It's good to know that
Here's the second we can't hear what they're saying shot.
Yes. I'll be right there. I want you all to go home now. You will be compensated for your full shifts. Normal schedule tomorrow. Go now. We are closed for today.
Mr. Fring, you sure you want to be left with these guys?
I'm fine now. You go home.
You sure?
Please do as I ask. I'll see you tomorrow.
Lyle, exit.
He's waiting in the office.
I know where he is. Don Hector.
Took you long enough.
Hector's been waiting almost 40 minutes. They had to reconstruct this set to match Breaking Bad, and they did a great job. The only noticeable difference is once again the clock. Hector's shoes are intentionally red for criminality.
Mine is a cartel business, but it is mine, and it is legitimate.
This scene was also really hard for Mark because he had quit smoking. Once they realized that, they didn't have him smoke in later episodes. They had a similar situation with Aaron Paul, who quit smoking around season 4 of Breaking Bad, so they avoided having Jesse smoke after that.
Your actions here today have endangered my interests and those of the cartel.
A line was cut here.
I am the cartel.
I am the danger.
And from now on, you are my mule, mierda. You are going to bring my product north.
My trucks are already at maximum capacity.
Make room.
I answer to one Bolsa.
You want to cry to Bolsa? Cry to Bolsa.
Did Donnie Ladio approve this?
Approve this.
No, unfortunately, this was a missed opportunity by Hector. He said,
I approve this. You are doing it.
You know what that means.
Hector and Gus working as a team.
This is the result Gus wanted when scheming with Mike. He did a good job pretending to resist. But here we see a glimpse of his true state of mind.
Nothing but net.
Giancarlo did that on the first try, but it's not nearly as impressive as these other athletic feats. It's still lunchtime, so it seems a little odd that there wouldn't be a stream of customers approaching the building.
You gonna let me out of here?
Tell him we're square.
What? No.
So that's where he learned it.
You have.
This is extra funny because when they shot the tomato close-ups, a fly landed on one of them. Editor Kelly Dixon left it in, thinking it was an homage to the fly episode in Breaking Bad. But Peter and Tom said no, Gus would never allow a fly to come into his restaurant, so they cut that. And yet, it's 6:15, but they open at 6.
Could you all please take a moment and join me out here? I would like to apologize to each and every one of you. It was unacceptable. If any of you wish to seek counseling due to lingering trauma, it will be arranged. You will all be receiving 24 hours of overtime. Yes.
Why did this happen? I mean, if there's a God and all.
Can we just keep it secular, honey?
Is there anyone else?
Who were those guys?
I opened my first Los Pollos Hermanos in
Tenerife? Anybody hear of Tenerife?
No, it was...
Michoacan.
Hector reminded us in the beginning of the episode that that's Salamanca territory.
Those same men showed up. They wanted money, and I'm ashamed to say that I paid them. I had no choice. Yesterday, they came here. They intimidated my customers. They threatened my employees. Again, they wanted money. Now, my friends, I almost gave them what they wanted. But then I thought, no. No. This is America.
This is America, okay?
Here, the righteous have no reason to fear.
Tom said this was inspired by The Godfather.
I believe in America. America has made my fortune, and I raised my daughter in the American fashion.
And when they saw that I had no fear of them, they ran, like the cowards they are, back across the border.
Tom views this as a funny scene, and I agree.
They will not return. We will move on from this.
We will move on, and we will get past this.
My friends, I promise you that together we will prosper.
We survive and we overcome.
Yes, hi. I'm still here.
This is the first scene they shot for this episode. We saw Fiona Come in Uno, named after Peter Gould's daughter.
Sorry for bothering you.
I'm guessing Kim misspelled Rogers there.
Jimmy!
We had an appointment with you guys for Wednesday. My mistake.
The props department created these fake yellow pages, and writer's assistants Johnny Gomez and Ariel Levine, each of whom now co-wrote a Pluribus episode with Vince, wrote all the ads. The numbers are all fake, and we know this because they all start with 1 after the area code. But here they accidentally used the same number twice in a row. Ichabod's business also breaks the alphabetical ordering, so something weird happened here.
Hello, I'm calling to confirm an appointment for Charles McGill.
Oh, she's doing some slippin'. Given the prominence and the timing, this ad is very likely a reference to Michael McKean's breakout role of Lenny in Laverne and Shirley.
I'm in love with Laverne.
I thought it was you guys. Guess I was wrong.
Sunroofs.
They had fun with several of the ads, like this limerick. Some of them don't make a ton of sense.
San Cristobal, that's right. 2:30 tomorrow? We're gonna need to cancel that. Thank you. Bye.
Kim seems to solve all her problems by cold calling.
Or frisky. Pomeranians can be difficult.
Surely that's yet another nod to the Big Lebowski.
I think it's a Pomeranian. Can't leave him home alone or eats the furniture.
All that hair?
Maybe Jimmy did end up giving Francesca the weather and pets advice so she wouldn't always have to talk about Cracker Barrel.
Mrs. Valance, does Thursday 11:30 work?
And many believe that quick Mrs. Valance mention is a nod to the man who shot Liberty Valance, as there are other connections we'll get to. Plus, it was directed by John Ford, and Vince has talked about how his movie The Searchers inspired the Breaking Bad finale.
That's right.
No. Really? How many calls did that take?
I lost track. Is that it?
Jimmy's photos have swapped positions, but that arrangement doesn't make sense.
This is art.
Giving it a remorse pass. Well, remorse is important.
Jimmy's setup is like Kim's, with the combination of Office XP, which is fine, and the Cambria font, which is an anachronism. Except he's clearly using Windows Vista, which wasn't released yet.
Damaged the victim's property instead of destroyed property. See if you can't get away with that.
Oh, Jimmy learned to type with more fingers in the last month and a half. Microsoft words like, "Are you really being humble?" We know Jimmy's not the best writer. And it's subtle, but this is our first indication that their plan from the last episode
We take that PPD and we shove it right up Chuck's ass.
has apparently changed. He'll accept the PPD and deal with the consequence of his confession being sent to the Bar Association.
Thank you. Seriously.
Whispering here was Bob and Ray's idea.
You're welcome, seriously. You're absolutely sure you got the right guy for this?
The creme de la creme.
He's right.
You're getting a bargain.
He's pushing his luck being a bit late, especially because Martin's is known for being punctual.
Martin's Repair.
Mr. McGill?
Good afternoon. If you don't mind wiping your shoes.
That's generating a lot of static electricity.
Break-in?
That's right.
Went after your copper wire from the look of it. Where do I plug in?
You don't, didn't you? I believe my assistant was very clear with your dispatcher.
Such a poor attitude. Jimmy doesn't treat people this way.
No electricity.
No problem. Good thing I charged my battery. I'd be going at it like Fred Flintstone otherwise.
Mike's playing a goofy character, and with that colorful reference, I'd like to think he's basing it on Jimmy. How likely is it that he'd already have the correct socket ready to go?
I understood there would be no power tools.
Turns a morning job into 2 days with me, myself, and Ben Gay.
Very well. Okay, what I'll do, I think is,
Jonathan was looking at a crew member giving hand signals to time the power tool with Chuck's movement. After Chuck exploited his own illness to get Jimmy,
My brain! My mind!
now Jimmy is exploiting his illness to get him back. This is so unexpected, but this art is from the future.
Very good.
This scene features some unusual camera angles, and part of the reason was that they were redoing the street outside with steamrollers going back and forth. This would be distracting and full of continuity errors, although you can see one of them in one shot.
Cowboy. At some point we should probably discuss the rule of thirds.
That's placing important elements along these lines or intersections.
Oh, wow. A gas lantern sitting on a stack of friggin' Financial Times.
Financial Times.
Now that tells the whole story.
Potential evidence for the hearing? And what's Jimmy talking about? That's a strangely great photo.
You, my friend, are the Ansel Adams of covert photography.
He's a famous landscape photographer, and some of his most famous photos were taken in New Mexico. By the way, I need to add this missed reference to the count.
Hope it's good to the last drop.
Maxwell House, good to the last drop.
And that other thing, how'd you get it?
Address book on his desk.
What'd you think of him? I mean, speak freely, you couldn't possibly offend me. He's a bit of a prick, right? Nothing? Can't even dish the dirt with this guy.
Isn't our business concluded?
Yeah. Even Steven, you did fix the door, right?
Yeah.
You did a reasonably good job of it.
Aw, he still cares.
Because
You
otherwise
won't be grumbling to anyone.
That's all I'm asking.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
Nice to fix something for once.
Hell, if that's how you feel, I got a leaky toilet back at the office.
Jimmy, exit! Mike's still thinking about the joy of fixing things. And just like with Rebecca's magazine last season, the props department outdid themselves again with this September 2002 edition of The Family Handyman.
May we talk?
You can park it over there.
I can't tell, but they wet down the streets when they filmed this, and in the process accidentally drenched their A camera and crew.
You sent back the payment we agreed upon.
What I didn't do for you.
Perhaps you are trying to correct something which cannot be corrected.
It's not the kind of thing I want to take money for.
Your actions benefited me more than you can know.
I'm just glad to have Salamanca out of my head.
Well, perhaps in the future, you will consider working for me.
Dave Porter's music that starts here originally was supposed to play at the start of the scene as if Gus's presence is a dark cloud. Editor Kelly had the idea to delay it to here, which makes the music more about Mike making a fateful decision.
Could be. That'll depend on the work.
I'm sure Gus has some home repairs that could be done. That's awfully trusting of Gus.
Would you care to know why I stopped you from killing Hector?
Like you said, it wasn't in your interest.
A bullet to the head would have been far too humane.
Gus has strategically made their shared hatred known, part of his plan of getting Mike to join his inner circle. This is a new set that was built only for this scene.
Jimmy.
Howard.
Jimmy.
Howard.
Kim.
Chuck.
Kim.
This scene was originally much longer, with even more awkward waiting around, like in Uno. Again, they cut it for time, but we've got no time limits here.
Jimmy.
Howard.
Jimmy.
Howard.
Kim.
Chuck.
Kim.
Cliff Main.
Howard. Chuck. Ernesto.
Jimmy.
Nacho. Hector Salamanca.
Don Eladio.
Bolsa.
Gustavo, can I help you?
Kim.
Howard.
It's Rich, actually.
You.
So,
This is no end.
Baby.
Peter?
Cowboy. Mister.
Donkey!
Herman Trout.
Chuck.
Jimmy.
Chuck.
Oops, he got you.
Good afternoon.
You'll let me know if you need a break or anything else.
I will, thank you, Miss Hay.
I was actually speaking to my husband about your condition. I had an aunt. She's no longer with us. She went to church every Sunday. When the boys' choir sang, she would absolutely have to leave. Something about the frequency of their voices really did a number on her.
Well, that is a shame.
All right. We are here to finalize the pre-prosecution diversion for James Morgan McGill.
And I must inform you, Mr. McGill, as an officer of the court
and
Member of the bar. Oh wait, that's not a thing we do.
Your confession will be referred to the New Mexico Bar Association. Okay, I have your statement here. Thoughts?
Actually,
Who do you think you are, Chuck? Better watch TV?
he damaged the victim's property. Would it not be more accurate to say destroyed a cassette tape?
I'm sorry, wasn't the cassette tape his property?
Why be vague?
Great legal minds think alike.
I think you need to mention it by name in case some dirty judge decides to play tricks.
And damaged doesn't reflect its irrevocable condition.
Fine. Damaged property belonging to the victim.
It was a cassette tape, not a teacup, not a chair, a cassette tape.
They seem to want the tape on the record so they can play it at the Bar Association hearing.
We'd suggest destroyed item of personal property.
Works for us.
But they're okay giving up on this point because they have another plan.
Destroyed item of personal property.
Can you initially, please?
JMM.
Charles, was there anything else you found wanting?
We're satisfied. Thank you.
Chuck's smart to let Howard speak for him. He should continue to do that.
Your brother may be satisfied, but I am not. Frankly, I sense a lack of remorse.
But he even did a remorse pass.
Well, remorse is important.
I, for one, would like to hear an apology.
Now?
Yes, Mr. McGill, now.
I was wrong.
Mr. McGill, could you at least look your brother in the eye?
Chuck, I'm very sorry. I lost my temper and I did some things, so many things that I regret. I shouldn't have broken down your door. Doesn't matter how I was provoked.
That reaction was Michael McKeon's idea.
I regret it all of it, more than you can imagine.
This speech is as sincere as Gus's.
No one should treat his own brother like that. Not ever. Right, Chuck? Okay?
Total contrition here. There's mountains of contrition.
All right, then.
Chuck does believe he's being a great big brother by pushing for this option that keeps him out of jail, just like when he saved him from jail for the Chicago sunroof. And in that specific way, he's right.
On to the matter of restitution. The amount is $321.
I believe the correct amount is $323.98. That includes the cassette tape.
Aha.
which was destroyed.
Destroyed JMM.
He's not just being petty about the extra $2.98. This is their backup plan for
including the cassette tape
on the record so they can play it at the hearing.
Howard, Chuck, I'm putting you both on notice regarding the bar hearing. I'm filing a motion to suppress that tape.
The tape that Jimmy destroyed.
There's no way you were going to let him destroy the only copy of that tape, so you made a duplicate.
This is not how we do discovery.
Actually, Jimmy destroyed the duplicate. It's fine, Howard. In due time, it will be put into evidence. You should be aware, because I believe this will be your first disciplinary hearing.
So condescending.
The Bar Association standard of proof is far more lenient than what you're used to. That tape will be played.
Looks like Kim's out of luck, and Howard and Chuck can't help smacking their lips with anticipation.
Chuck? Kim?
Well? What?
Bingo.
Huh? What have they got planned? We'll get into it next time. Next time on Better Watch TV.
The law is too important.
Charles McGill is not the subject of this hearing.
I love my brother. I love my brother.
Watch yourself.
Bang, bang, bang.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Jimmy. Do you have anything else?
We can tell there's a parallel between Kim and Gus here. Just like Gus tricked Hector, pretending to be upset about having to transport his product, Kim appears to have just tricked Chuck with some reverse psychology. I know calling something underrated is tricky because once it becomes known as underrated, it no longer is. But looking back at what's often just viewed as the episode before Chicanery surprised me with how fun and compelling it is. What do you think? It finally happened. 2-year members! Burbs and Shelly Saves the Day, who joined when I had 900 subscribers. Congratulations and thanks also to the new 1-year members! Tabasco, Paul Blanchard, Nada Perez, Simon, Anderson Deus, Leo, Nate, Bagel, V-Root Cassie, Ghostly Mimic, Hank, Brogley, Quantum Sponge, Sidev, Ferret Face, Melody Huxtable, Agudar, Ben Hazon, and Liam Sturgis. And to the new 6-month members! Lee Park, Ivan the Irate, Golden, Diedrich 4, Tess, Boy, Crazy Wolf CZ, Argo Tamame, Horse Red Biscuit, Fish Pink, Radish Dog, Green Egg, David Raphael, Ed Coded, Blaza 37, Yellum 54, Alleged Cupid, Anglerus 505, Samuel Weigert, Apathine, Fish, JSJ Inc., Miranda's, Better Watch TV, I'm in Your Walls 192, Dobart 1000, Tasman Whiting, Tactical Twink, El Kaivo, To Do, Valova, Zhuangji Lee, Timothy Little, Dad, Skittles BT, JCL, Kano, Mirror Q, Just Raf, Sam Trendy J, written by BC, Nita 2 Nice 85, St. Pablo, Ruben J, Nostalgia Bobcat, Zeitz, Downplay Z1, Leo Pack, Jito Wu, Cosmic Curator, Tabby Egg, Big Uncle Salty, John, Kip, Pinchy, Sigmund, Sus, Latau, Pol Valverdu, Damatena Supa, Hot Chomper, Entreon, Here for the Chip, Seeksweek, Steven, Yonwei, Wells, Kulo, Ula Pofta Gubgub, Ella Adams, Dank Shunpink, Rares R for Stefan, Moose, Alex, Juan Martin Fazadi, El Samuel, Austin Bolmer, Emerson Lee, Gerson G, Tinkles, Gum, McCleavage, Neep, Shake, Tim Lampers, Chainsaw 06, and Easy Z. I want to fix my pronunciation of Mr. Memetic, and this is the second to the last video where I read the brand new member names out loud, so say hi to the new members: the Cyan Nerd, Sir Feedalot, Rising Damp, Krasnovich Arrest, Just Chris Again, Julian Hydrick, Grady Olive 93, Milkshake GD, Bulbercraft, Callie Carr, Blaz, Sin, Nikita Kajda, Daniel R, Riley McCullough, Tolpt, Seth Oss, Howard Dawson, Anthony Abu Francis, Thesis and Thread, Catherine Larson, Razorbug, Buckwheat, Rohilo, Complications, Joseph, Sophie Grain, Adam Smith, MC Heisenberg, Jennifer, Vincent Hernandez, Zelos Retin 102, Stellar Hippo, Shane Souls, Hacker Source, Realistic King, Flamius, Jacob Black Diamond, Logan Hembry, AFC 1903 for Life, Oliver, Murdoff, Wojciech Sternad, James Ebert, Pablo, Sizzle Lighter Brass Tack, Zeraphim, Space Goes Coast to Coast, Colin, Ramses Badia, Dextro Plato, Big Spaghetti 69, DJ Rainstorm, Alexander Edwards, Cyber Twilight, No Face 99, Minkle, MGO Films, Sego Music, Winter, Avery, Heisenberg, Kyle Anderson, Jean-Cliff 17, Mr. Killmeister, Cody Rubin, Sammy is Spicy, Brian Leonard, John Smith, Demorcel, Bijoff 00, Alex, Max, Mason, Blood Drips, The Pit Snoggler, Rena Via Kia, It's Center, 4VRC, 70 Nebby, Possum Draws, Eamon, B510, Ispire 302, One Life, Lumi, Nadir Akhtar, Matus Mello, Lollipops, Verix, Kyle, Jesse Reason, Dawn of a New Day, Papa John's, Invalid Cactus 76, Raph, Delaney Hall, Frantic Lamp, Drew Muller, Thomas Mason, Brian Bradley, Marcus Sims, Snake Eater, Barak Degermenchuglu, Ilion, Dante Gutierrez, Rick Pinto, Coles, Mr. Huh, Toto Calderon, Ghouls, Justin McGill, Eric Sullivan, Barmero, Andy Starr, Forngi, and Mason TC. Next time, likely in 2 weeks, it's the one we've all been waiting for. Become a channel member for the final new member readout and get ready for Chicanery.
What?
Shit.
Yes, sorry. Shit. Yes.
Can you see this?
I need to see your boss,
You mean Mr. Free?
Mr. Free.
Okay, sir, if you don't mind, there are other customers.
Good afternoon, senorita. Any good? Sorry, what did you say?
It's good.
That's good.
So Hector didn't even drink any.
What the hell are those?
Curly fries?
Look like fried pig's tail, which can be okay.
You people gonna do something here?
You've got a number for your boss for emergencies?
I think so, in the office.
Call him.
You got something to say? Nolan Miller. Lunch break is over. Take it to go.
This was an intentional nod to Box Cutter, the Breaking Bad episode.
What?
You wouldn't take it.
Why?
It says you two are square.
He said nothing more?
That was it. How do you want to take care of this?